Hi, this is Ridea Keeping It Real, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are reading through the Bible using the Good News Bible, and we're up to Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 9, so we're almost there. When I look at this, I look at chapter 9, we have to just kind of get through chapter 14, and it doesn't look like a lot, does it? It's like 5 pages? It's not a lot. But when you start reading the word, I know you know this if you do it, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's packed with so much rich information. You can't just say you're just going to read through it because you don't know what's going to happen. It's so powerful. So at least we're going to get through chapter 9 through 11 because there's a break here at chapter 12. And how do I know this? Because when I reference the Haley's Bible Handbook, I can see the break. I can see that chapters 9, 10, and 11 is about God's judgment on the neighbor nations of Israel and Judah. And then chapter 12 is about the vision of Israel's future. Right? So at least we're going to get through chapters 9, 10, and 11. It's our goal. So here we go. Chapter 9, Judgment of the Neighboring Nations. This is Yehuda's message. And I know that the Lord is not right. I don't know if Yehuda is right, and I'm just kind of feeling my way through that. But at least I'm gonna graduate up from saying the Lord to at least saying Yahuwah or the Most High. I feel more comfortable with the Most High, honestly, because no matter what the name is, I know that's the highest God. Right? So I may be interchanging between the Most High and Yahuwah. So this is Yahuwah's message. He has decreed punishment for the land of Hadrach and for the city of Damascus. Not only the tribes of Israel, but also the capital of Syria belong to Yahuwah. Hamath, which borders on Hadrach, also belongs to him. And so do the cities of Tyre and Sidon and all of their skill. Tyre has built fortifications for herself and has piled up so much silver and gold that it is as common as dirt. But Yahuwah will take away everything she has. He will throw her wealth into the sea, and the city will be burned to the ground. So, take note. The city of Ashkelon will see this and be afraid. The city of Gaza will see it and suffer great pain. So will Ekron, and her hopes will be shattered. Gaza will lose her kingdom, and Ashkelon will be left deserted. People of mixed race will live in Ashdod. Yahuwah said, I will humble all these proud Palestinians. They will no longer eat meat and with blood in it or other forbidden food. You haven't researched it, research the forbidden food. All the survivors will become part of my people and be like a clan in the tribe of Judah. All of the survivors will become part of my people and be like a clan in the tribe of Judah. Ekron will become part of my people, as the Jebusites did, but will guard my land and keep armies from passing through it. I will not allow tyrants to oppress my people anymore. I have seen how my people have suffered. The future king, Yahusha. Rejoice, rejoice, people of Zion. It probably was like that. Rejoice, rejoice, people of Zion. Shout for joy, you people of Jerusalem. Look, your king is coming to you. He comes triumphant and victorious, but humble and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the fall of the donkey. Yahuwah says, I will remove the war chariots from Israel and take the horses from Jerusalem. The bows used in battle will be destroyed. Your king will make peace amongst the nations. He will rule from sea to sea, from the Euphrates River to the ends of the earth. The restoration of God's people. Yahuwah says, because of my covenant with you that was sealed by my blood of sacrifices, I will set your people free, free from the waterless pit of exile. Return, you exiles who now have hope. Return to your place of safety. Now I tell you that I will repay you twice over with blessings for you, for all of you who have suffered. I will use Judah like a soldier's bow, and Israel like the arrows. That's very, I can see that. I will use the men of Zion like a sword to fight the men of Greece. Yahuwah will appear above his people. He will shoot his arrows like lightning. The sovereign Lord, the sovereign, Most High, will sound the trumpet. And if you never have heard a shofar blown, go on YouTube and listen to a shofar, because it's going to be important to know that sound. You don't have a shofar, or you don't know anyone who does, or you buy a shofar, blow it. Hear what it sounds like. He will march in the storms from the south. The Most High will protect his people, and they will destroy their enemies. They will shout in battle like drunk men and will shed the blood of their enemies. It will flow like the blood of a sacrifice, poured on the altar from a bowl. Oh. When the day comes, the Lord will save his people as a shepherd saves his flock from danger. They will shine in his land like the jewels of a crown. Something about that. I've got this shirt on that says, Queens are born in August. Something about crowns. Crowns have just been coming to me. Like, I've looked up crowns on Amazon. It's like somehow I need to wear a crown, or I don't know what it is. My hair needs to look like a crown, or something about crowns. I'm like focusing on crowns. They will shine in his land like the jewels of crown. How good and beautiful the land will be. The young people will grow strong on its grain and wine. So this is the picture. Look, your king is coming to you on a donkey. That was chapter 9. It's very poetic. Chapter 10. The Lord promises deliverance. Ask Yahuwah for rain in the spring of the year. It is Yahuwah who sends rain, clouds, and showers, making the fields green for everyone. People consult idols and fortune tellers, but the answers they get are lies and nonsense. Some interpret dreams, but only mislead you. The comfort they give is useless. So the people wonder about, like, lost sheep. You see that now. A lot of lost sheep. They are in trouble because they have no leader. Yahuwah says, I am angry with those foreigners who rule my people, and I am going to punish them. The people of Judah are mine, and I, Yahudah, will take care of them. Woo, can you hear that? They will be my powerful war horses. From among them will come rulers and leaders and commanders to govern my people. So there'll be rulers and leaders and commanders that are rising up now. The people of Judah will be victorious like soldiers who trample their enemies in the mud of the streets. They will fight because Yehuda is with them, and they will defeat even the enemy horsemen. I will make my people of Judah strong. I will rescue the people of Israel. I will have compassion on them and bring them all back home. They will be as though I had never rejected them. I am Yehuda, their God. I will answer their prayers. The people of Israel will be strong like soldiers, happy like men who have been drinking wine. Their descendants will remember this victory and be glad because of what Yehuda has done. I will call my people and gather them together. I will rescue them and make them as numerous as they used to be. Though I have scattered them amongst the nations, yet in far-off places they will remember me. They and their children will survive and return home together. From Egypt and Assyria I will bring them home and settle them in their own country. I will settle them in Gilead and Lebanon also. The whole land will be filled with people. When they pass through their sea of trouble, I, the Most High, will strike the waves, and the depths of the Nile will go dry. Proud Assyria will be humbled, and mighty Egypt will lose her power. I will make my people strong. They will worship and obey me. Yehuda has spoken. The fall of tyrants. Open your doors, Lebanon, so the fire can burn down your cedar trees. Weep and wail, cypress trees. The cedars have fallen. Their glorious trees have been destroyed. Weep and wail, oaks of Bashan. The dense forest has been cut down. The rulers cry out in grief. Their joy is gone. Listen to the roaring of the lions. Their forest home, along with Jordan, is destroyed. 2 shepherds. The Lord my God said to me, act the part of the shepherd of a flock of sheep that are going to be butchered. Their owners kill them and go unpunished. They sell the meat and say, praise the Most High, we are rich. Even their own shepherds have no pity on them. The Most High said, I will no longer pity anyone on earth. I myself will put all the people in the power of their rulers. These rulers will devastate the earth, and I will not save it from their power. Those who brought and sold the sheep hire me, and I become the shepherd of the sheep that were going to be butchered. I took 2 sticks. One I call favor, and the other unity, and I took care of the flock. I lost patience with 3 other shepherds who hated me, and I got rid of them all in all in a single month. Then I said to the flock, I will not be your shepherd any longer. Let those die who are to die. Let those be destroyed who are to be destroyed. Those who are left will destroy one another. Then I took the stick of favor and broke it to cancel the covenant which the Most High had made with all the nations. So the covenant was canceled on that day. Those who brought and sold the sheep were watching me, and they knew that the Most High was speaking through what I said. I said to them, if you are willing, give me my wages, but if not, keep them. So they paid me 30 pieces of silver for my wages. Shepherd. Shepherd is used here as a symbol of the king of the leader, and sheep is a symbol of his people or followers. Okay? The Most High said to me, put them in the temple treasury. So I took the 30 pieces of silver, something about those 30 pieces of silver, right? The magnificent sum they thought I was worth. And I put them in the temple treasury. Then I broke the second stick, the one called unity, and the unity of Judah and Israel was shattered. I gotta read the Haley's Bible Handbook about this and read it over again. Then the Lord said to me, once again, act the part of a shepherd. And when he says that, act the part of the shepherd, I was watching something on, it was YouTube, or I think it was actually, Amazon Prime. It was with Halle Berry in it, and she was part human, part machine. It was 2 seasons. I never kind of go through the seasons. I will always kind of watch a couple of the first episodes of the first season. I go to the last season and watch the last episode so I can see what it's going to be about if I want to take my time and watch the rest. But the only thing I thought about was how many ways that she was acting. Right? So whenever I hear this, act like a shepherd, right? Act like you're obedient. What would you do if you were obedient to the Most High? Just act like it, right? So once again, act the part of the shepherd. This time a worthless one. I have put a shepherd in charge of my flock, but he does not help the sheep that are threatened by destruction, nor does he look at the lost or heal those that are hurt or feed the survivors. Instead, he eats the meat of the fattest sheep and tears off their hooves. That worthless shepherd is doomed. He has abandoned his flock. War will totally destroy his power. His arm will wither and his right eye will go blind. So I read what this was about, but I'm telling you, when I read it, sometimes I don't remember it. God's judgment on the neighbors. So it's talking about that these verses, we're talking about the Greek Wars, which came about 200 years after Zechariah. The forecast of Judah's struggle with Greece, Alexander the Great, on the invasion of Palestine, 322 BC. And so, if you're not reading about the first Maccabee and second Maccabee, you're not going to know any of this, but they took that out of the King James Bible. But it's about the Maccabean period. That's what that was about. We were just reading about the triumphant entrance of Yahushua into Jerusalem, a glimpse of the beginning of the Messiah's kingdom, then the glimpse of the end. Okay. Chapter 10 is a forecast of the resurrection of God's scattered people. At that time, only a small remnant has returned. Chapter 11 is the parable of the shepherds. The shepherds have been false. It's betrayal of Yahushua by Judas. Yeah, that was the 30 pieces of silver. Judas Iscariot, except that it is so quoted. It's so quoted in the New Testament in Matthew 26:15 and 27:9-10. The rejection of their true shepherd was accompanied by the breaking of the staves, beauty, and bands. So they delivered the worthless shepherd. We read about the worthless shepherd. Destruction of Jerusalem by the Romans shortly after the death of Yahushua. The consequence, dispersion of the Jews after that, which is where we're at now, where the Jews and the Most High people have been scattered throughout the world. I mean, so really think about that. That's what this is saying, right? So if they're scattered throughout the world, they're not in one place. So so a lot of this is about the Maccabean period and to the time of the beast in Revelation 13, the time we're in now. Right. That's interesting. So we're at 19 minutes. So we've kind of gotten through that, which is great. And I'm going to color this picture and we're going to end. So this is the picture of the king is coming to you on the donkey. On a little sad donkey. Look at the sad little donkey. He's so sad. He's so sad. I think he's actually more gray than brown. So sad. Like, oh, we're just having a bad time. We're going to get through this, though. He was an important donkey, man. Think about this donkey's life. Donkey had an important job here. He was carrying the Messiah that was written about, the donkey. I wonder why it was a donkey. Was that the lowest of the low or something? Like, only poor people rode donkeys or something like that? Probably. That's sometimes, like I'm telling you, when I'm looking at this, I can't see it. Like, that's a blanket thing he's on, so he's not riding bareback on the donkey. What would the Most High be wearing? It wouldn't be colorful. It would be yellow. It wouldn't be bright yellow, though. It would be like this kind of, like I'm here, you see me, got my head up, might as well have a crown on. Head is high. I tell you, if I could do this all day, I probably would do this all day. Like, this was my job to do all day. Job meaning I get paid to do this all day. Like, and in a way, I could do this most of the day if I wanted to. But I'm grateful that I'm doing it today. Very grateful that I'm doing it today. So we're going to close out here. So this is Ridea keeping it real. Till next time.